We have with us the CEO of NITI Aayog, Mr. Amitabh Kant, to speak to us about the two latest schemes that the government has come out with to boost digital payments. So the two schemes that you've launched today, the first question that comes to mind is, why has it been limited to only government-sponsored modes of payment, which is RuPay, UPI and other modes, and whereas the penetration that Visa and MasterCard, the other digital payments and the private wallets that they haven't been tapped yet. Could you explain to us that?
One is that UPI Aadhar Enabled System are all open and interoperable systems. We are not getting into closed systems right now. We are ensuring that your money moves from one bank account to another. It doesn't get into a closed system where you lose interest. And therefore, we are trying to give a push to systems which have a huge possibility of further expansion. Well, 99.1% of the people have Aadhaar. If you are able to give a push to Aadhaar, then you are able to reach the bottom of the pyramid. You are able to reach 35 crore people who do not even have a telephone phone. Is our objective to cater to rich, aristocratic people like you, or our objective should be to reach the 35 crore people below? So we are looking at the poor, the middle class, the small merchants, so that we are able to cover all transactions between rupees 50 and 3,000 rupees.
So precisely that. While you spoke about how the objective is to empower the poor here, not to focus on the rich primarily, what all is the government doing to actually educate the poor about accepting digital payments? Because on the ground levels, still there's a reality where only cash is accepted.
So there are challenges. We've mobilized the collectors, we've mobilized the state governments, we've mobilized the panchayats, we've mobilized rural development department, we've mobilized education department. Everybody is working as a team. We are all working as a team to take this movement forward.
So you said that this ends on the 14th of April on the birth anniversary of Mr. Ambedkar. Now, could we see a phase 2 of this coming with a greater force, or perhaps a bigger plan after this? Because you said that this is only phase 1.
No, not now. We'll analyze, review, monitor and see what happens subsequently. Yeah. But right now it's still April 14th, from Christmas Day to April 14th.
So my last question is what people have been talking about a lot, and there have been comments from other private companies also about how payment modes in India are not very secure, and the issue of security is of paramount concern right now. How is the government looking to deal with those issues, while also promoting digital payments?
No, I think we've taken good measures to ensure that there's technical and security audits. We are quite confident. All these schemes are based on two-factor authentication. You can have my Aadhaar number, but you can't have my thumb and iris. Similarly, your PIN number is only known to you. We are spreading all possible educative and education methods across to the people of India to ensure that their transactions are absolutely safe and secure.
So, but the RBI actually removed the two-step authentication.
But that's only for small amounts up to 2,000 rupees. That's very small amounts of 2,000. So that small transactions poor people are able to deal with this rather than cash. Otherwise, small poor people, there are a lot of poor people who do transactions up to 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees. For them it was becoming a challenge. You need to take care of the poor and the underprivileged.